Hi guys, welcome back. Today, I will be showing you how I render faces using watercolor. Let's do it! First, I will be using the wet on wet technique. I will use clean water to wet the surface I will work with before I add a wet pigment. This will allow me to easily manipulate the pigment. Remember, you can manipulate your pigment as long as it's still wet. Here, I am working on adding more pigment on parts of the face where I want to create shadows, and of course less pigment on areas I want to highlight. Now, a technique I always use is lifting. I use a dry brush to lift wet pigment off the paper. This allows me to have only the right amount of wet pigment on the surface. Now I am going to add a darker pigment to intensify the shadows. Yes, understanding how light and shadows work is very important because this makes your illustrations three-dimensional and not flat. In this illustration, I am imagining that the light here is coming from the left-hand side. So surfaces near the left-hand side will be hit more with light and will be highlighted, while parts blocked are the parts that are going to have shadows. Now let's add a little bit of color on her cheeks and a little bit of color on her lips as well to make her look healthy. There, I added a brown pigment on the hair, but it's still looking flat, so of course, the same treatment with value will also be applied here. I will add a darker value of that pigment to create shadows. One thing that is good with watercolor is that it is transparent, meaning you can add layers and layers of pigment until you are happy with the colors you have. Just like in almost all of my illustrations, I finish the outlines with a pen for it to look bolder. Why I want it bolder, you ask? I don't know, I just like it that way. Alright, there you go! Faces rendered using watercolor. Now, let's try it again with another set of faces. Go! That's all I have for you today, guys. I hope you enjoy it. Please don't forget to subscribe and help make my channel grow so I can share more videos with you in the future. Thank you for watching and see you again soon.